Hi, and welcome to our mini session number 3. So today we're going to focus on the hips and pelvic area. So a lot of us sit a lot. This is going to be great for that. It's going to be a quick 10-ish minutes mini session. So can't get into too much, but we'll dive right in. So let's start with an easy seated cross-legged position. I've got my left leg in front of my right for now. And from here, inhale and get tall. Turn to the side so you can see this. Inhale, get tall. If you find that you're really, really rounded, you just stay upright like this. Otherwise, hinging at your hips, come on, forward and fold forward and breathe here. You can come forward any amount, so you can stay upright more. You can come forward, whatever you find works for you. Breathe here. And exhale and come back up. Switch the cross of your legs. So now my right leg is in front of my left. Inhale, get tall. Again, if you're really, really rounded in the back, you're going to just work to sit up on those sitting bones. A blanket underneath of your sitting bones is helpful here. Sitting up tall. Otherwise, if it feels all right for you, to go ahead and hinge forward at your hips any amount. Come forward and breathe here. Exhale and come back up. Now we're going to come into a bound ankle pose. So we're going to start out with the soles of our feet together, and our legs will be in a diamond shape. So bring your feet out further in front of you. Inhale, get tall. Exhale and fold forward any amount. Bringing your hands down to your feet. Stretching here and breathing. Always breathing in the poses. It really helps to open up and helps move the energy where it needs to be in your body. Where your breath goes, energy flows. Something I learned from more than one teacher along the way. Breathe here. Exhale and come all the way back up. And now we're going to go into what I call fire log pose. If you are like, this is not going to work for me at all, then go back to that easy cross-legged position. But otherwise, you're just going to stack your legs so your right foot is over your left knee. Your right knee is over your left foot. You may find that you have a gap here, and that is okay. If you have a gap here at all, especially if it's higher up, stay upright and work on carefully and gently seeing if you can lower that leg without pushing it. Otherwise, if you find that your legs are a little bit more stacked, you can come forward any amount. But for this purpose, we're not super warmed up yet, so we're going to do more of staying upright and working on seeing if we can get that leg to lower down a little bit on its own. If you're already nice and flexible there, then you can, of course, fold forward any amount. I've already done a few yoga classes today, so I'm a little bit more open. Breathe here. Exhale, come all the way back up, and we'll switch the cross. So now you're going to have your legs stacked the opposite way. Left foot over your right knee, left knee over your right foot. And again, if you're way up here, it's fine. Stay more upright. And just see if you breathe a little bit. See if you can start to feel that leg start to come out a little bit. Don't push it. You don't want to hurt it. Otherwise, if you feel like it's coming down a decent amount, go ahead and fold forward any amount and breathe here. So you stay wherever is best for you. Easy cross-legged is always an option here. You can always go back to that first pose we did. Inhale once more. And exhale, come back up. And let's come to all fours. And now we're just going to bring our right leg forward into a runner's lunge. So bring both of your hands out to the sides and to frame your right foot. And now tuck those back left toes and bring that left knee off the ground. So you're in a nice long runner's lunge here. Really grounding into both of the feet. Looking forward. Try not to do this. Don't be dumping into your chest. But really opening up here. You should really feel this in your hips, pelvic region. And now breathing here one more time. Inhale and exhale. And now we're going to straighten this front leg by bringing in that back leg in. And you want to shorten your stance big time here. If you have blocks available, I'm trying to keep these mini sessions with you not using blocks or props in case you don't have them. You can always use your leg, but we're going to straighten that front leg. You're bringing that left leg in, and now we're into a pyramid pose here. Don't hyperextend that right leg though. So you can have your hands on the ground if that works for you. If not, then use your shin or blocks if you have them available. Look forward and exhale and fold over any amount. From here, you're now going to bring that right leg into pigeon. So bring that right foot over to the left edge of your mat. Stretch that left foot out long, the leg out long on your mat. You can always put a blanket here if you'd like, something under your seat to help you. The closer this foot is into your hip, the easier this is going to be. So if you have this more at a straight, what's the word? Parallel. Thank you. Parallel is coming to me. It's going to be harder. So I always suggest bringing that foot in more. Inhale and look forward, look up, and then exhale and fold into pigeon pose any amount. This is an intense pose, so if it's better and easier for you to stay up more upright, if you're not able to come all the way down, that's fine. You could stay more upright. So breathe here for a couple of rounds, really opening all that up. And from here, plant your hands, and we'll step back into downward facing dog. Just a quick one to kind of release all that we've done on that right side. So breathe here for a moment. Really stretch back with those legs and the arms. And inhale and bring that left foot forward. And now you're going to come up into your runner's lunge on the left side. So your left leg is forward. Your hands are framing that left leg. And your right foot, you're pivoting on the ball of your right foot. And your right knee is off the ground. Breathing here, looking out in front of you. And now exhale, we're going to straighten that left leg and bring that right leg in a bit to shorten that stance. So if your hands can reach the ground, wonderful. If not, wonderful. Grab a hold of the shin area. Grab a hold of blocks, whatever you may have, wherever you're at. You might be doing this at the office. So that's, again, why I'm trying not to have to include props. But if you have them, use them. I'm just saying, I'm trying to make this accessible to whoever might be, wherever you might be. So you may not have blocks. If you don't, your leg works great. Inhale, look forward. Exhale and fold in any amount. Try not to lock that knee. Slight micro bend is good. And you can even bend it more if you need to, if you're really, really tight. From here, I'm going to slide that left leg into a pigeon pose. So left foot over to the right edge of your mat, right leg out, stretch out behind you. Nestle in wherever you are. Again, if you're more upright, that's fine. Nestle wherever you are. And come on forward and down. Breathing here. This is just a great little routine to do. You know, maybe you got 10 minutes at work after lunch or something, and you got some pants that are a little bit stretchier that you can maybe stretch out in. Or, bring some yoga pants to change into for a little bit. Or at the end of your day, at the beginning of your day, if you got 10 minutes, this is a great way to open everything up before you face your day or at the end of your day. Come all the way back up, and we'll come back onto our backs. Finish up with one last pose. So come all the way down onto your back. And from here, you're going to take your legs and you're going to cross your right leg over your left, almost like you're sitting cross-legged at a table or something. And from here, you're going to bend your legs in towards you. And you may find this is enough. You could just bring your knees in and hug in there. If it feels all right, to reach down and grab the shin area, maybe possibly the ankle, and maybe possibly the feet, and pull those in. So your feet will be going opposite direction of each other. But you're going to be pulling your knees in toward each other and your legs in towards your body. Your feet will be going out to the sides. So really pull in here wherever it feels good for you and the amount that it feels good. So back off if you need to. Breathe here. I can really feel it over here on my right outer hip. Release that. And now switch the cross of your legs. So now your left leg will be on top. Bend your knees in towards your chest, and you can stay right here. This is a good pose. Or if it feels okay to you, to either grab your shins, your ankles, or I'm going to show it with the feet this time. Grab your feet, and you're bringing your feet, they're away from each other, going out to the sides, but your knees and your legs are coming toward your chest. Any amount. And you should feel that in your left outer hip area. Breathing here. And release both legs back down. Roll over to your left or right side. Come all the way to sit, back up to seated. And there you go. That was a short 10-minute mini session to help with your hips and your pelvic area. I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.